guys have a huge responsibility. Young men need to understand that a couple of minutes of pleasure can lead to a lifetime decision. I think they have a responsibility because they are a part of this too. And they're going to have to step up. One of the main reasons that women have abortions is because of the lack of support from their partner. They have to step up and be supportive and understand that they have a responsibility. They have a responsibility. And I think a consequence of having sex is possibly getting pregnant. You have to understand that. And I do personally believe in stronger sex education. You know, parents need to be talking to their kids and explaining what happens and what the consequences are from that.
Yeah, it is an interesting concept. This like purity culture is really it's really sort of solely inflicted on women. Even just the idea of modesty is really geared toward women. And in a way, I get it, because women do hold the cards, right? We're the ones that say yes or no in the end, unless it's assault. But I do find that like guys sort of are let off the hook for their actions. And I talk to kids all the time, high school and stuff, and I tell them like, you know, guys, you are just as responsible as this girl is. So I can tell this girl, don't walk around looking like you're going to a nightclub at school. But she's doing that because that's how you're acting, because you are portraying, you're giving her the idea that that's what you want from her. So it really goes both ways. But it's the same thing, like even with contraception. Like we see that even in the secular media that, well, if a woman gets pregnant and she's on the pill, the first question the guy asks is, well, how did that happen? Did you not take your pill? What did you do wrong? Right? Instead of understanding that fertility should be a shared experience, and it is a shared experience between a man and a woman. It's the same thing with, you know, abstinence, chastity, same thing with modesty. Like these are issues that are supposed to be shared between two people, not just solely laid on the shoulders of one gender. Look, we all make mistakes. You know, pregnancy is the only, it's really one of the only visible signs of a mistake that we've made. The baby's never a mistake. And that's where I think our society has really gone wrong in how we talk about pregnancy, especially in the church, is we make people feel like they should be ashamed of their baby and ashamed to be pregnant. But I just think that's a huge misstep in the part of the church, is we should be embracing every life, and no matter how that life came to be. And you know, that's exactly why I had my first abortion. It's because I thought, I don't want to embarrass my parents, or you know, my dad's a deacon in the church, you know, how is this gonna reflect on them? And I tell people, you know, I wish somebody would have asked me, okay, Abby, so you didn't follow the plan that your parents had set before you, right? Lots of things I did that they wouldn't have approved of, right? But do you think your parents are going to be more disappointed to find out that you messed up, you made a mistake? Or do you think they're going to be more disappointed to find out that you took the life of their grandchild without even giving them an opportunity to advocate for you and the life of that child? If somebody would have asked me that, I would have known the answer. But nobody asked. And we weren't talking about it in the church. Nobody talked about abortion. Nobody talked about it. It was just like, well, you better not get pregnant. That was the only message that we heard. And that's a failure within the church, as far as I'm concerned. You know, I think that the whole idea of being pro-choice is really, just that word is such a lie, because women do not walk into an abortion clinic saying, I am so excited to exercise my right to choose today. Women go in to have abortions because they feel like they have no other choice, because they feel like they're out of options. So our job as the pro-life community, as people of faith in particular, is to offer them those resources, is to show them that there is another way, and to also empower them and tell them, you can do this. I hear this all the time from women. They're like, well, I just can't do it. And I'm like, you can do it. You are doing it. I'm going to help you do it. And that needs to be the message that we're constantly reinforcing to women in our society today.